Hi, welcome back. Today we're discussing problem number 746 in Leetcode, minimum cost climbing stairs. We will be given an integer array of cost where cost of I is the cost of ith step on staircase. Once you pay that cost, you can either climb one step or two steps. You can start from either in zeroth index or first index. Your target is to reach the top floor by spending minimum cost. So uh, we will be given a cost array. So here we are given an array. So if you pay cost 10, then you can climb one stair or you can climb two stairs. So your target is to reach the top floor by spending the minimum cost. So how it will look like? So let's say you are here. This is the ground floor. Okay, let's assume that there are some steps and this is the top floor. Okay, we are given the cost at each step. We have cost of here, we have cost for this step, and we have cost for this step. So we are starting at ground floor and you need to reach the top floor, right? So if you pay this cost, you can reach till here or you can go till here. And if you pay this cost, you can reach till here or you can reach till here. I mean, if you have n number of steps in between, I mean, if you have any steps in between, so based on that, then you can go. So, so in this example, the first, so let's say we have three steps. So this is of 20, this is of 15. So this is of 10. So we have three steps given in this example, and we need to reach this floor. So you can either reach this floor, I mean, you can only climb one or two stairs at a time. So you can reach this floor from this point or this point. Similarly, so to reach this floor, you can reach from this point or this point, right? So to reach 15, you can come from 10 or you can directly come from ground, because you can start from 0th index or first index. So for this problem, uh, if you know the answer for this stair, I mean, you need to go into this floor, right? Top floor. So if you know the answer to reach this floor, and if you know the answer for reaching this floor, we will take the minimum of these two, and we can return that as the answer. So to reach 20, we need to calculate the answer for this step and we need to calculate the answer for this step. So what will be the time to reach 20, cost to reach 20, minimum of these two. So we need to calculate for 15. So for 15, what will be the cost? So since we can directly start from ground floor, so that is one option, or we can come from this one, this point. So this is one option. So minimum of 10 and this is 0. So minimum of 0 is 15. So to reach this step, we need to have a 15. So and so for this, right, one first answer is 15 and the second answer will be to reach from this point, which is 10. So to reach 10, we can directly start from the ground floor. So minimum of these two for reaching 20. So what is the minimum of these two? So it will be 10. So to reach this point, we need a cost of 10, right? So yeah, I mean, to reach this one, so first one we calculated for 20, and let's calculate for this one. This one we have already calculated. So yeah, so this answer is 15 itself. So as we can directly come from this one. So to reach this, yeah, for 20, let me clear this 1 second. Is 10, 15, 20. So yeah, to reach this, we can reach by this point or this point. So to reach this point, we have already calculated the minimum of these two plus cost here. So minimum of these two is 10 plus cost is 20. So if you want to reach from this point, then cost will be 30. So the second option is reaching from this point. So from this point, if you want to reach here, so since you can come here directly from the ground floor, the answer will be 15. So the minimum of 30 and 15 will be our answer. So to reach top floor, here our answer is 15. So yeah, so by this approach, you understand that if we know the answer for our previous two steps, uh, let's say we have a number of steps. So to reach the top floor, if you know the answer for this floor and this floor, we can directly return the minimum of these two. So similarly, for if you take any ith step, for any ith step, if you know the answer for I minus one step or I minus two step, so based on this minimum value of, by taking minimum value of this, you can get the cost for reaching this step, right? So yeah, that will be our I mean, we can use recursion to find the cost of the previous one, but I mean, we can do it in dp also. The formula will be dp of I equal to, if you calculate this one earlier, uh, math dot min of this dp of I minus 1, dp of I minus 1 comma dp of I minus 2 plus cost at that index, cost at I minus 1. So we will calculate this for all the steps, and at the end, so to reach the top floor, you can either reach by this one or this one. So at the end, we can return minimum of min of these two values. I mean dp of n minus 1 or dp of n minus 2. I hope this is clear. I mean, this is I mean, easy question in dp. So yeah, I mean, to reach that particular step, if we have the answer for the previous two steps, then it's I mean, by taking minimum of those two, we can return, I mean, we can have the cost at that particular index, right? So yeah, what will be the base case? So to reach first two steps, we will initialize this dp at 0 and dp at 1 as the cost present at that steps only, because yeah, I mean, we are coming from 0. So this to reach the first step and second step, yeah, it will be of this cost only, because we need to start from that particular index only. And also it is given the cost length will be a minimum of 2. So we don't need to worry of the cases wherein if the cost, I mean, if that cost dot length is equal to 0, or if it is less than or equal to 2. and it is sure that we will have at least of length 2, right? Let's quickly write the code, or let's write a pseudocode first. And so first we will initialize a DP array. So initialize DP array with size of first length, and write the base case, which is for 0th index and first index. And next, iterate from second index to n minus 1, n being length, and calculate the calculate the answer for that particular index. And at the end, return the minimum of last two stays, because we can reach top floor by either one of those. So where we have that minimum, we will return from there. So yeah. So one more thing, if we have only two states, so if we have only let's say two states only, uh, mm, 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 yeah. So, and let's take one more example of three states, because here you might think uh, we can, if we take 10 as an example, if we go till here, and if we reach this, you might think that okay, we are reaching the top floor, but our question is asking not to reach the last step. So this is representing the last step. So I just telling, so our target is not to reach this last step, our target is to reach the top floor. So yeah, let's quickly write this. um, and dp equal to new int of cost dot length dp at 0 will be equal to this cost of 0, dp of 1 will be equal to this cost of 1. Right. Now let us iterate from I equal to 2 less than this plus. So then dp of I will be equal to this cost of I plus math dot min of dp at I minus 1 comma dp at I minus 2. So at the end we will return math dot min of dp of n minus 1 comma dp of n minus 2. So let's initialize this n. I haven't initialized int n equal to, this will be the cost, right? I guess this should work. Yeah, so we can write some more optimized code. I'll tell you. So this got accepted, but here if you see, we have memory. We are using more memory than other submissions in Java. So what I mean, why is that? So if you see, every time we are only using the last two elements in the DP. So if you are at let's say if you are at 10th place, you only need the values at 9 and 8, right? But here we are storing the values for 1 to 7 also, 0 to 7 also. But do you actually need that? No. So instead of taking this array, we can simply take the cost at first step. uh, and take uh, let's take the cost at first one, which is equal to cost of 0, and the second will be, so since first is I minus 1 and the second is I minus 2, and we can update this first and second so that we always have the answer for last two steps, right? So it will be equal to cost of 1, and this will be um, let's take int current cost will be equal to cost of I plus math dot min of first comma second, right? So now after calculating the cost, we need to update first and second also. Now first will be equal to the second one, and second will be equal to this current value, right? And at the end, we need to return math dot min of first comma second. So yeah, I guess this should not. I mean, earlier where we are taking order of n space, and here we're only taking two integer space. So it should be order of one. So the time complexity will be order of n, and space complexity will be order of one, since we are not taking any extra space. Okay, it is first variable. It is current cost. So let's try to submit. Yeah. Yeah, it's beating 93. I mean, I don't know why it showed a 40 earlier, but it's the same code. Yeah, sometime it happens with Leetcode. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.